I didn't know there was a scene in Virginia as much, I guess, because I mean, as far as, rappers making it, rappers, working together, artists, singers, I wasn't seeing any of that. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I had seen, we had a scene, I remember I was going to a Young Dolph show, and I had seen YoungMoney Yawn.
Right.
I forget what year it was, but this was the first time I'm like, we got a rapper right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a song that's on the radio and doing stuff like that. So Yawn was the first rapper, in Virginia, besides, Furquan and stuff, people that we heard about.
Yeah, facts.
So Yawn was the first rapper I seen where it's like, okay, we got rappers out here really rapping and doing their thing. Other than that, I didn't really see too many artists. So, we got the Yawns, who had the Gutter Gutter, now Young Crazies, BL Smoop, Mellow Mopstick.
And rest in peace Dolph, but that was hard too, because Yawn had I was out there at that video. Yawn had brought Dolph to the BP right out there by the park, Uptown. He brought Dolph out there. They shot the video right there in front of Tower of the Park. So that was hard too for the city.
All right. So what I was getting at was the early on folks, they kind of had a good grasp on how music in Virginia should be marketed. As far as just checking off everything off the checklist, performing, putting out, this was before streaming era, by the way. So my question is, do you think, these artists adopt the mindset from the past artists, or did it just vanish,
Nah, I think...
Because we seen, like, my bad for cutting you off, but we seen the grind that was put in before is documented as well. Like, just them moving and shaking like a YoungMoney Yawn, it's there.
Yeah, I think the whole idea of everything, it shifted, bro, and you could credit social media to that. Like, I feel like the way that everybody treats everything is just like how everything else is treated everywhere else in the world right now because of social media. It goes back to what we were saying about progress, because part of the big piece of the puzzle is the DJ. You know what I mean? And now you have DJs in the 757 that play 757 artists in their mixes at the club. You know what I mean?
They say y'all don't.
Nah, that's because you got to be realistic.
we talk about that, but they say y'all don't.
Yeah, because if it's 1,000 plus thousands of artists, bro, my nigga, everybody ain't gonna get their shit played.
But I'm gonna stop right here. But this is my only question with the DJs, and people know I give the DJs hell in Virginia.
Yeah.
But if an artist has a record that's buzzing, or it's a few artists that have a record that's buzzing,
bro, they play them songs, bro.
Okay.
They play them songs, bro.
It's just not. It's not recorded, and people see it.
It ain't to your liking because they not playing your song, my nigga. But they play them songs, bro. Every time I go to Virginia, when I'm back home, bro, I'm in the club, bro. I go outside.
So what's the talk with they play the same artist?
Now, okay,
who's been played?
I would say that.
Because I'm just giving you my perspective. I rarely hear any new artists getting broken in the club.
I agree. And that's where we get to that popular artist creative discussion again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's where you'll be confused, because you have the popular guys, the same group of guys that they'll constantly get their stuff played in the club, and then you have the other side that may not get their stuff played as much, you know what I mean, or at all, and that's where the heads butt. So I could say that,
because I would like to just see and hear, like, let's say I can name a few artists. Like, I remember a few artists, like, let's say like Fatty or Vogue Icy. Like, at the time, they had good records that everybody was kind of getting in tune with. Or even, I was going to say Glizzy, but Left to Right really did what he did.
Yeah, Glizzy Left and Right went up.